It's day 70, 6,973 verses left. Jesus takes his pals up a mountain and it goes all shiny. Hey, that's like the guy in Daniel 10 on day 63. And then there's another booming voice from the clouds and God says how much he loves Jesus. Maybe he is his son after all. Jesus then gets a demon to come out of a kid and forget climbing Everest. It looks like we can move it. Maybe I'll just start small. Children then get a massive flipping promotion and Jesus says how important it is to make peace and to forgive each other. It's no biggie if you don't, it's just you might get tortured forever. Well, there's got to be a loophole somewhere. Hey, if you want to get divorced for absolutely any reason, it turns out you can't. Wait, what? Then a super rich guy wants to know how to get eternal life, but instead of following Jesus' advice, he'd rather keep all of his cash and stuff a camel through the eye of a needle. Seems a bit extreme to avoid the advice of God's only son, but then how's he going to afford new sandals? Oh, he could just work for an hour and get a full day's pay. Check out chapter 20. Sweet deal. Then in chapter 20 verse 28, it looks like Jesus just came to be a waiter and to give his life up for everyone. Phew, I hope he's getting some awesome tips. Jesus then casually heals a couple of blind men before doing the donkey thing from day 68, and then he goes mental and trashes the temple. I guess technically it is his dad's house, so he can take it out with him. The religious guys aren't happy with this donkey riding, eye healing, table turning teacher man, and they say to him, "Who said you could go around doing all this cool stuff?" He doesn't really want to go into it, but he does imply that he's the stone that got lobbed out by the builders in Psalm 118 on day 44. In chapter 22, he says that God's kingdom is like a huge banquet. Rock and roll, I love a banquet! Oh, just make sure you've got the right clothes on or you'll have a huge dentist bill. Jesus then says that we should love God and love other people and that this sums up the whole Bible. Well, what the heck have I just read the last 24,000 verses? Jesus then has a crack at the religious guys again and he calls them attention-seeking, hell-raising, promise-breaking, camel-swallowing, grave-digging, hypocritical dishwipers. They already wanted to kill him, but that probably didn't make it any better. In chapter 24, Jesus talks about the end of the world and gives us a heads up as to what to look for. Fake Jesuses, check. Wars, check. Rumours of wars, check. Nations fighting, famines and earthquakes, check, check, check. Sheesh, maybe I better start working on that bunker. Ah, forget it, nobody knows when it's going to happen anyway. Chapter 25 is about virgins trimming their lamps, servants burying cash and finding out who does and doesn't go to hell. Oh, that might just be worth checking. It's not looking good in chapter 26 when Jesus gets arrested. Tune in tomorrow for the worst and best moment in history.